missed this out. That's the whiz bang pump making that noise. It's just a big air-operated diaphragm pump. You don't see those too often anymore. It's the sort of thing we used to use in the Navy, believe it or not. Whiz bang. And this is what construction site bathrooms look like. I mean, really. I mean, how are you supposed to wash your hands of that? Okay, of course, these are the hand washing stations here. Beauties, huh? You step on just like in a boat. You got a manual foot pump to get the water out. And that's how we get the water. And that's what I've been living with for about 4.5 months now. You know, and it's not like, you know, end of the world type suffering, but it's tedious. Imagine having to use outside porta pots when it's, you know, 41 degrees and it's raining and it's windy. All those paper towels and the paper towel holders, they're all wet, so it's just enough. You know, I'm ready to go, I think. I'll see if I can last for 2 more work weeks, and I think I'll pull the plug after that. See if I made enough money to keep on going for a while. So this is a cooling tower. The inside of it. Pretty damn big structure. At a plant I worked at in the past, they said this surface is bigger than a regulation baseball field. I mean, it's hard to tell that from here, but I think that's true. Well, about 20 seconds ago, I left the city of Waynesboro in the state of Georgia, in the country of USA. I'm heading south to the state of Florida, which is where my ship is. And I'm going to turn on the radio and settle down and focus on the drive. My immediate reflection is that, you know, life is unpredictable. We never get what we plan, and we can plan and plan, but it doesn't seem to help too much. So I'm happy for the opportunity to have worked this job. I'm happy that I'm qualified to do the job that needed doing. I'm happy for friends, frankly, because if it hadn't been for friends of mine, I never would have gotten the lead, you know. You know how it works, a networking thing. So I'm grateful for lots of things, and even more so for meeting new folks. Last night I was out grabbed a drink with Fong, my friend, you know, from the power plant. He's a great guy. You know, we had a great conversation, and he's just a new friend that I've met. And I can think of a bunch of others that I've met, folks I hadn't known before. So right now I'm just feeling grateful and at peace, and I really ought to focus on driving, so I'm going to sign off. Cheers. Oh, I love this song. Well, I think you all know that on YouTube you cannot use copyrighted music and sell it to be your own if you want your channel to ever become monetized. And frankly, I'm not too worried about becoming monetized, but just in case, if I did, this would all have to get muted. Augusta, Georgia is just no place to be. Sandy beaches drinking rum every night. We got no money, mama, but we can go. So, good morning. Today we're going to put the wheels on the dinghy. At least we're going to start. We'll see. Here's the tools and implements of destruction that I think I'm going to need. That's one of the wheels sets, and the other is in the dinghy already, back there. So step one, of course, is to put the plug in and put the dinghy in the water, load in the rest of the junk. So as jobs go, it shouldn't be conceptually too difficult. The step one is to launch the dinghy the normal way and then load all my tools and implements of destruction into the dinghy. And we're just going to go beach the boat here, do a little work on the back of the boat. Very difficult to do some of this while the boat's in the water all the way and you can't walk around the outside of it, so I'm aiming for that patch dead ahead of me. I would take the dinghy dock, but there's too many boats there, I think. I can't. No place for me to work there. We'll go for that spot in the shade. Right by the dock. Okay, first, let's get them to shut off. Okay, so now a lot of people don't beach boats too often. Well, this is how I do it. First, shut off the vent cap. Shut off the fuel over here. And then raise the engine. Remember when I first bought this motor? I thought the engine wouldn't even raise at all. How stupid I was, but it does raise just fine. And you push that pin in. I'm holding the camera with my knee. You push in the pin, keeps the engine trained up. And again, that's where you got to shut the vent. And now, hey there, how we doing, buddy? That's a ruffian sailor. Watch out for that guy. Yeah, sure is a lot easier doing this on the dry ground. And I'm very thankful. This is a good time to be in a marina, because if you were at anchored, this would be kind of awkward. And I just lost my last drill. Shit. Shit. Just lost my 3/8 inch drill. Oh, here it is. Right there. So on the port side, I changed the design back to normal. Okay, got one drilled in and dry fitted, so it's not caulked in and torqued up yet, it's just dry fitted. This is the basic idea. So you pull this lever and down she goes, and then when it goes all the way down, that's where the wheels will be. And I'll tell you that I did install it upside down because I think that if I try to make it all the way up, oh, you know what? It will fit. Boy, it fits with just a scotch of difference. So that means I'm going to reverse it. I'll do the next one the right side up, because ideally I would have the various positions down to be at the bottom. I would rather have all three of these slots on the bottom side. So, and now that we know, it will fit vertically. Okay. That means one more hole to drill. Damn it. Yeah, pretty damn hot here. Humid more so. And of course I'm standing in the sun now. This spot was in the shade an hour ago when I got here, so I'm gonna try to hustle up and get these holes drilled out and get these things bolted up, because it's gonna be a sweaty day today, baby. Whew. Well, I think you can see get the big picture here. This thing, I think the set cost 120 US. So basically, it's an aluminum frame that pivots, and you can change its position by doing this. So, and it can go, of course, all the way in the down. And when you're all the way in the down position, that's how you want it to be when you're going to be dragging your dinghy ashore. So we're going to put on the second wheel. And I guess I could always move the wheel to the other side of the strut, which is what I'll do on this one. But for now, it'll be fine. So I'll put the wheel in. Yeah, just freaking hot. I should have brought my grease, because I greased up the axle. So anyway, but I think we're ready to go ahead and bolt these down permanently. It's only dry fitted right now, so I think I'll take them back off and put the sealant in all the holes so nothing leaks, and then torque this thing down. That's the basic plan.
Simply Modern, and the brand has
You hear about that boat fire? Stuart? I saw a picture of 3 boats, I didn't hear what happened or anything, what was caused it. I didn't do it. In fact, I said,
Hey there. Yeah, so, I mean, I didn't even put them all the way down. I'll tell you, one odd feature is that these wheels are so buoyant, it's actually hard to force it down. So, I should at least get the next notch though, because that's the topmost of the 2 notches that I have to choose from. So I have 2 more lower notches to get the wheels down. I'll do that next time. Well, just eating my afternoon snack, a couple of oranges here. Then we're going to go exercise. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with the channel even during these 5 months when I was working, not doing much with the boat at all. Obviously she hasn't really moved in 5 months, and we got to fix that problem. No weather for moving in the next week or so though. It looks like very, very light winds, so I'm not going to get very far at all in the next month. But that's okay. Right now I'm just grateful and relieved that I earned a little bit of money. Met some great folks. Met a great guy yesterday, Robert Rodriguez. You passed by the boat. Robert's been watching the channel for a while, and just by happenstance he was in the same marina that I was. So that's cool. And I'm grateful at a higher level too. You know, I have very good health, and I'm not wealthy, but I'm not flat ass broke. So really, and I've got freedom to go. So I really can't think of anything else to wish for, except maybe less humidity today. It's hot. So what I got to do in the next couple of weeks is continue with projects on the boat, but mostly be figuring out what I want to do with the boat. If I want to move her, if I want to just hang here until hurricane season's over, I just don't know yet. And I'll be making the best decision I can in the next week or two. Wish me luck there. And with that, take care, everybody. Cheers. Bye.